Hi, my name is Miss MegaWattCosplay, and you're listening to Shrinetime Entertainment Podcast. The nerd is the word.
What is up? This is your boy Mike Maverick, and welcome to Shrinetime Entertainment Podcast, where we always say the nerd is the word. Now here's your host, DJ Money Senpai and Company.
What's up to all our fellow party goers on this Nerd Awesome Labor Day? Hope you enjoyed yourselves and that you're ready for another awesome experience, because now it's time for the number one most electrifying and exciting Nerd Awesome podcast party that we all call Shrinetime Entertainment Podcast, where we always say the nerd is the word. It's your man Charles, aka Money Senpai, all day, every day, your fun-loving, money-making, anime game playing, urban ambassador to NerdCon, founder and co-host. And with me, as always, is my favorite first family dedicated to all things video games, anime, manga, movies, TV, cosplay. Whatever, what's your nerd appetite? We got it. First up is my engineer, Ace Gamer, the proud of Shrinetime and the hardest working man in anime and gaming, our Mega Man of Nerd, Mike Machismo Maverick.
Yeah, the weekend is over. Labor Day is here and it's almost ended. And right now, I need a lot of therapy for all this crap been going on,
which really sucks. We really do. But you know, you're still here with us. It's awesome.
And you know, in Shrinetime Entertainment, it's my therapy. So yes. let's rejoice. Let's rejoice.
The inmates running the asylum. I love it. And as you know, we are known to having exciting interviews with the best and amazing people in the industry. And in the Shrine, we call it the Guest Spot Suite. So sit back, relax, and have a nice, tall, refreshing beverage on the house, compliments of the Shrine, and enjoy the experience. We are happy to announce to all of you that we have two awesome guest spots. That's right, two awesome guest spots this week. The first tonight is a very special one because it's a part of our Guest Spot Cosplay Spotlight. So we shine a light on our favorite cosplayers and show them out for you guys. This was for you, cosplayation.
and of course, it's also for you, Kimihako Blade. So if you're listening to this, please come back.
Calm down, brother. With us tonight is a well-known cosplayer known as the founder of the Washington, D.C. cosplay group, the DC Cos Geeks, as well as the Disney-bounding, World of Warcraft playing, Wonder Woman loving nerd. Oh man, I can't wait to talk to her. Please show your love and welcome to the Shrine, Miss MegaWattCosplay.
Hey everybody, nice to meet y'all.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Welcome to the Shrine.
Thank you. It's a really nice way to wrap up Dragon Con weekend.
Oh yes, Dragon Con was awesome.
And I'm about to say, you look gorgeous tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Even though he can't really see you, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say that, you know, my PJs totally right now are the most attractive thing I can put on.
Wow.
After a weekend of rocking around in costumes, this is it. This is where the money's at.
All right. Oh
yeah,
God.
She wearing PJs, and of course while Charles wearing a shirt and I got a rock.
Charlie Brown reference gone down.
Nice.
I'm so looking forward to the Great Pumpkin this year. Yes.
Oh yeah.
But MegaWatt, is great to have you. I don't know if anybody has seen the podcast with GK Bowles last week, but we actually shouted you out. Well, Mike. And I want to give a shout out to Mike. He also was the one who shouted us out as part of the cosplay of the week. And I figured that this week we have you on as a part of our Shrinetime Guest Spot Cosplay Spotlight.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, it's been a while since we've had a cosplay on here. So we're also going to be learning a lot about cosplay this whole hour. So hopefully, you know, you'll teach us and you'll have fun, and hopefully you won't run for the hills for this craziness.
I don't think we have any danger of that. Although I'd like to see you try.
Hold that thought for the end of the show.
and also, if you have stalkers left and right, feel free to come to my house so we can learn some Taekwondo.
Fantastic
service. We were on a private secret service source.
Ooh,
right.
Fantastic. See, I mean, I need those skills to just be the real Lara Croft, so I'll be there. Just as fast as I can jog.
best laid tactics. We learn from each other. Huh. But anyway, you know, Mega, I mean, you're well known for your cosplay. You're a well known cosplayer. For those who probably don't know cosplay, it's a way of celebrating and being awesome as your favorite character from video games, anime, manga, movies, TV, I mean, anything that you see in the nerd industry, you just want to freely just represent it. And I see that every year at the cons. It's so awesome to see. And it's so amazing because you see the most creative and most exciting cosplayers go out there and really sell it, because you feel like,
hey,
some of them
just dropped off. Totally, absolutely. Lost you there for a moment.
Yeah, for real. But I mean,
sorry about that.
You see someone, it's okay. I mean, it's like you see some that are just repping, and then you see others that are really like their character, really like the character. It's like, okay, where are you? I mean, it's like you guys are just like them. Can I have your autograph, please?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. There are some that do it so well, and I know, it's been considered a problem almost that you get a little bit more street cred for only cosplaying characters that you look like. I mean, people are sometimes
you must have that all the time.
Well, I mean, some people take offense at oh, hey, I should only cosplay this because I look like this, and it's like, no, cosplay the people you love. It just is that people love to see someone just come so fully to life that you can't distinguish between what you've imagined in your head and the person in front of you. I think that is that holds a real appeal for a lot of fans.
Hey, after what I saw that picture on your Facebook page about Laura Croft, I definitely wanted to get your autograph.
Thank you. I'm going to try and.
Yeah,
I went a little bit cleaner. I mean, there's I did a picture with a girl who did the exact same version of Laura, and she was so dirty and so scruffed up. I'm like, all right, you came from a different part in the game.
She prayed for the battle part. She had to check her war wolves at the door.
Exactly.
Oh, check her war wolves. She gotta represent. Yeah, like she going through her struggles right then and there. But anyway, like I said, you sell cosplay like no other I know. And on top of that, considering the fact that you just been to Dragon Con, which is one of Atlanta's Atlanta's premier anime cons, and so far, like you guys, I mean, it's like you had a great time there this weekend. How was it for you to see some of your fellow cohorts there?
It was fun. I mean, the best part about Dragon Con is it's not just anime, it's not just comics. It really started as a fantasy convention.
Right.
So it's now grown to probably 65,000 people. It's got probably, I think, 5 host hotels. It is one of the biggest cosplay conventions in the world, and it's overwhelming. I think 1 out of every 3 people there is cosplaying. So there's so much to see and so many people that you want to meet that you don't see half the people you intended to, but you meet so many more that are really, really awesome. And in that way, I think it was a really fun experience for me to get to meet so many people that either really love this character, really are just, a huge fan of this, and you're meeting them when you're trying to run between panels. So you're going and you're talking to people that you never would have otherwise ran into, and it was a lot of fun.
It had to be. I mean, I see the fun in everybody. I mean, when I see a lot of people are dressing up as an anime character or a movie character, or say for instance, considering the fact we just talked about before the podcast started, that I see so many cosplayers that are playing one of my favorite games now from Bungie called Destiny, and I see so many people dressing up as hunters, warlocks, titans, and see the fabric they have to put on, the time and effort that you guys put into your cosplay is truly amazing. It's truly the testament to how the nerd industry is repping repping our streets, what I'm saying, as we call it in the world, and a hood. But explain to the world explain to everybody how much time and prepping, really accurately and effort had to go into putting into your cosplay.
Well, I will say it depends on the cosplay. So I have a lot of things that I am working on that I'm doing 100%, on my own, to the point where it takes a long time, but to make an entire suit of armor out of pewter. Let me just start there.
I can see why. Like,
yeah, I mean, I've been working on my breastplate for a while, but I'm trying to do a version of Lady Sif where I started her probably almost a year ago, and I'm working on her on weekends when I'm not doing other outfits. But other outfits are faster to throw together, so...
The lady that kicked Thor, be saying that she's the first of a few people that actually kicked Thor's ass. Wow.
Right?
Yes.
She's pretty awesome. And so she has this beautiful suit of armor from the beginning of Thor 2 that I just really fell in love with. And I immediately just saw it and was like, okay, I have to make this. I have a pewter workshop. Like, I'm a crafting nerd in one sense. I work and I collaborate with a bunch of other artists and cosplayers to make other pieces. So my friend Belle Breedyhoff will help me out with a lot of my sewing, and we'll be sitting there and I'm learning how to draft and pattern from her and how to sew and do all the different seams. And I have other friends that can help with Warbler, and so we're all learning together. And that was really why we founded, why I started DC Cosgeeks. I wanted to be able to have people to use as resources and connect each other and hang out with each other because they're my fun nerds.
Oh, hey. You always got to have that certain group of people that feels the same way you do, and at the same time you're having fun at the same time. So it's really awesome to see that. And I can't have much of agree. You know what I'm saying? I can agree because definitely I have this podcast where I can meet people, you know what I'm saying, that are like-minded to be. And
absolutely.
At the same time, it's so awesome to have be around, and have that experience, have fun experiences like the one we're having right now. Like, you know what I'm saying, having a beautiful cosplayer like yourself, that is heaven.
It is. It really is. And I mean, it started as a way of just connecting everyone I'd met at AwesomeCon probably about a year and a half ago, which was the first time I cosplayed. But all of a sudden I was like, I just started friending all these really awesome nerds who had responded that they too were crazy enough to take a day off work and go to this event that AwesomeCon was co-sponsoring with the Museum of Science Fiction. And we had all of these people dressing up as superheroes that originated in comic books.
Right.
And we were trying to break the world record of most superheroes that originated in comic books, gathered together one place, one time. And we did it at, I think, probably noon in front of the Capitol Fountain and, the U.S. Capitol Fountain. And it was really fun. We didn't quite come close. We hit 237 people out of a possible 1,531.
Wow, that's a 237. Like, that has got to be. I mean, even if you didn't get to your target, that has to be a true testament to how far you guys can connect with people and really have events like this going on.
Well, yeah, I mean, that wasn't my group. Our group came out of that because I'd friended everyone, but that was just random strangers who went by themselves because a lot of everyone I spoke to, like, their friends wanted to come, but they couldn't take off work, or they, in DC, you're working mostly for the federal government or with the federal government. It's not a really big industry for flex scheduling.
Yeah.
It was an impressive group, but it was kind of a promotional stunt for AwesomeCon, and it worked out really well for them. They got so many more people in attendance the very next day who had seen all of these media reports of all of us crazy people showing up. But it was kind of my eye-opening introduction to the world of cosplay, and I just thought this is so much fun. This is what I want to do, and this is my hobby.
Hey, I mean, we all have those jobs where we just have to just pay the bills, but we always have that one job where we just feel so excited to be around. This is part of our lives. This is what we love doing. And I also commend you guys so much for your dedication and your creativity and your passion, because you guys don't sit still for 1 minute. I know that.
No.
I know you don't stick. I know you don't sit still. I know people like Gina B don't sit still. I know Han definitely doesn't sit still. I know there's a lot of cosplayers over the years, and they don't sit still for once.
And one thing that got my attention to Christina V. Not Christina. Well, I say Christina V. Gina B. Yeah. The only person that got me into Gina B is her Officer Jenny cosplay.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome.
It's like her. It's like, holy crap! She looks like Officer Jenny, and it's like, this is freaking Officer Jenny. It's like, if Brock sees this, his jaw will drop.
Yeah,
That's fair.
You're right about that. And like I said before, when it comes to cosplay, like I said, going back to what I was just saying, you guys cosplay it so good that it's gonna look just like the character that we see in an anime or a manga or a movie or a television show that we all see, and you guys can sell it right there. So that has got to be amazing in and of itself. The way you guys can put the long hours in. And let me just ask, yes, because me being the first time, me personally being a cosplayer, I think Mike is going to be a testament to that as well. What do you say to first-time cosplayers that are trying to get into cosplay for the first time as well? What can you say to them? What advice could you give to them?
I almost hate myself for saying this. I would say, go, buy an easy outfit, because most of the time people are so turned off and scared of all of the costuming and crafting that goes into it.
Oh, yeah.
So if you buy, and I'm sad that I'm admitting this, but I think the easiest way is to buy some store costume, show up, have the fun of being in the costume, and then start looking at that costume and figure out, hey, could I replace this piece with something cooler? Could I do this? You start seeing how easy those costumes are to just throw together. It's a pant, it's a shirt, it's
yep,
some random accessory, and you start kind of upgrading piece by piece.
Right.
And, my first cosplay, it still gets a lot of attention. It was a cape I sewed in one night, a skirt, and then a corset. That was it. It was, I bought some boots, I bought some gloves. I wore that out at the Superheroes and Villains Ball with just a different corset, same skirt that I threw together in one night. It's, I have to slip it on from the top because we don't even have a zipper in it.
Wow.
And no matter what, it's Emma Frost. People love Emma Frost.
In other words, you made it your own, and on top of that, you were the belle of the ball. Nice.
Yeah, it was. But that's the fun thing. It's it's a simple cape. You could buy a white cape. You could do these things and kind of assemble things together from Amazon. It's one of my biggest resources, where it's oh, hey, I did my Lara Croft. So you're making all of these random little pieces, but you're also buying cargo pants, because I'm definitely not making my own cargo pants.
Right.
So stuff like that makes it easier to find cosplays where you can just kind of buy a few things together, make what you need to, and then assemble it for a really cool costume.
So in other words, you want to start small.
Exactly.
Start small, start basic. Start with someone that you love, but start with the person that has a pant, has pants and a shirt.
Okay, and I got a question for her. Yeah, I got a question. I'm trying to think. Last year, about 2 years ago, I know it's old news about this whole cosplay not equals consent thing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of struck fear towards people at the moment, because they're afraid that if people can be either socially awkward and all that stuff, they're afraid to go to conventions. Stuff like that might happen to them. Call them a creeper, pervert, or something like that. They're afraid stuff like that might happen, because what do you say about people who go to conventions, who loves to either take pictures of cosplayers and talk to them and stuff like that?
I think the line's been drawn a lot more in the past couple of years since that came out, and I don't think that the taking of pictures is as much of a problem unless you're doing some of the things I heard about from Dragon Con. I had people reporting, there's a Dragon Con group on Facebook anyone can join, and it really has just kind of served as a, it's a board for everyone's thoughts and pictures and everything else. And so someone was posting how someone took pictures of her boobs that were in a corset without even asking for a photo or looking at her face, or getting that sort of eye contact that she could smile or nod and say, hey, it's appropriate to take a picture of me in general, but really just stuck their camera at her breasts and took that photo. And obviously that's a line of not okay, but photos, it's cosplayers, we love them. We want to get photos of our cool costumes, and we want to get photos of ourselves with other cool people. And sometimes I remember I stood in front of a Batman statue. They had a whole exhibit of all of the Batman costumes, and in the middle of it was a huge Batman statue, and this was at New York Comic Con. I was posing with a really great Catwoman, a really great Superman, a really great Batman, and I was Wonder Woman.
Right.
In an 8-hour build of, a foam Wonder Woman dress, but we got a great photo that I knew I was about to take. I was like, how often can I get a really funny photo right here? I'm obviously not able to take this picture. I am standing here knowing everyone's taking pictures of me. I'm going to go for it and assume someone will post this. And I threw up like the peace sign while acting like the cocky girl in the middle of Superman, Batman. Superman gave me a look like, you've got to be kidding me. And I was like, no, I want this photo. And it's still one of my all-time favorite photos. So I think there's certainly a lot of things that are not appropriate, but they're really common sense things that are not appropriate. Do not grab someone's ass.
There you
Pretty
go.
basic. If you don't do it if the girl is not in cosplay, you don't do it to the cosplayer.
Yeah, in other words, don't pull a sandpepper.
Right?
Yeah, man. Like it's our industry. In our industry, we're just having a hard time trying to get away from that stereotype. Like, okay, we're all a bunch of crazy sickos that are just trying to outgo women or just in the dark about this and that. And this is one of those things where we just have to get past. I mean, and it's just especially us guys. I'm just going to call it out for it being what it is. I mean, sometimes we just can't. We see beautiful women. Yes, we see beautiful women. We see them dressing up as our favorite characters and assume they're sexy. Yes, they are. And they are. Don't get me wrong. But the fact is, there are boundaries to what you can see and do.
Right. And I mean, I'm double level too. Like, I don't want to pretend like there aren't people that can blur that line. I went as Emma Frost to the Heroes and Villains Ball and to, around out on Saturday night Dragon Con. So I had a number of women just look at me and were like, great tits. And I just kind of gave them a thumbs up. I was like, thank you. Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Like, I was like, hey, they look pretty cool. Thanks for the compliment. But
oh, my.
It's when you sit there and do anything other than a very straightforward, like, compliment that it starts getting creepy, right? Like, right after that happened, I had two guys come up to me and were like, we like what you've got going on here. I'm like, dude, they're boobs. And they were like, yeah, we appreciate that. Like, it was such a, like, and I was like, okay. And, it got weirder because then they followed up with, where are you from? And I'm like, DC. They're like, that's the worst place to be from ever. You know that, right? And I was like, wait, what? And they were like, yeah, you're beautiful, but that can only go so far. Oh my God. Like, they're trying to neg me just so that I can maybe chase them down and impress them with, no, I'm better than DC. I don't know. But I tweeted about it immediately. The responses from my friends were, wait, you've got to be kidding me. That just happened. I'm like, oh yeah, Pulse Bar. Like, as many people are amazing, and I will be happy that they say great tits because they say it so nicely and kindly. There are people that are going to say the exact same thing and get it taken the wrong way because they're doing it in a really awful way with the wrong intention.
If something like that happens, how about this? Hire me and Charles as bodyguards, and
awesome.
Hire us as bodyguards. Yeah, don't worry. If they start trying to do something creepy towards you, I was like, "Excuse me, sir, do you have a problem here?" I'll be wearing my sunglasses, and underneath these sunglasses, I'll be a little threatening.
There you go.
Or we can put in some contacts and make us look threatening. That looks crazy. Don't say it. Go ahead. Red rum. Oh man.
Red rum would make me go running.
Yeah,
there's some cosplays that are creepy. There was a girl. Oh, one picture I got was a girl from Cabin in the Woods, a little ballerina with the teeth face.
Right. Oh, wow.
I know. I have to post all my photos later, but that one I just kind of pointed out. I was like, oh my God, this is happening.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll be like, excuse me, ma'am, do you have a problem here? License or registration, please.
Watch out, she might spit out grease soup, man.
Yeah,
except that may not be soup. That may be acid.
Oh God! I'll be like, officer down!
Hey, down! Get down, Miss Mayweather!
Yeah,
get out of here!
Well, I live pretty close to Georgetown, so actually doing the whole Georgetown steps from The Exorcist, man. I should do a photo shoot there. You're giving me ideas. Thank you.
Hey, we just giving her ideas along the way. Hey,
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get inspiration from anywhere, right?
yeah.
Yeah, to these people, I'll be like, respect my authority!
Why he has all that? Why he has all that? What's it? He has a mustache going on like Yosemite Sam. Come on, varmint! Oh man. So far, we're learning so much from the cosplay industry, especially with first timers. I might just go as I might go as Luke Cage just to start off.
Do it.
Yeah. I already got the bald head. All I need is a shirt. I can get a gold shirt, some black pants, some
Yeah.
and
Go for it.
Now, here's the thing. If I lift a few pounds and everything, I'm going down as Jax. Mortal Kombat.
You still need to make the cybernetic arms.
Yeah, Jax Briggs.
Do you guys like the new version, the web series that came out?
Oh, the new Mortal Kombat series?
Yeah, I mean, it's a couple of years old, but the
Yeah.
one that they first filmed as a trailer and then got the money to start filming.
Yeah.
The only episode I saw is the one about Johnny Cage.
Oh, you gotta see all of them, man. There's one.
good.
There's one for Belita. There's one for Katana, Kenshin, Sub-Zero, Shang Tsung. They got the original Shang Tsung for the first Mortal Kombat movie. That was so fucking awesome. That was so fucking awesome. They just made me throw my nostalgia all in arms. Oh, it has begun.
Mm-hmm.
That was so epic again. I never thought I'd hear it again. But speaking of which, considering, hey, let's get out of cosplay for a sec. Since you are a total nerd like the rest of us, what does Miss Megawatt watch in her spare time when she's not cosplaying?
Oh man, I mean, lately I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of my shows have been ending, so I'm.
Boo.
Haven starts, I think, up for its final season in a few days, and I'm probably ready to cry because that has been one of my favorite shows for the last few years. It's fantastic and underrated, but it's just fabulous. It's like X-Men but happy, It's fun and I
thought that same way with Eureka.
I love Eureka.
Did you see the Christmas special?
It was so fun. It was so much fun.
Did you see the Christmas special?
I did.
Man. Every year I do that all the time.
Yeah.
When they go into those animated, versions. Jeez. The last one, bro, when they went animate. Oh my god. My favorite show with anime. God.
See?
Now I can die with happiness. I can die.
Yeah, and that's why I love them. It's sci-fi shows that are happy. There's so many sci-fi things that want to focus on an alien invasion. They forget to make it funny or happy, and I always rejoice when I can find something really good.
Besides Haven, what else are you watching?
Oh, let's see. My newest favorite is Sense8 on Netflix.
Yes.
I think the Wachowski siblings have done such a wonderful job. And they really have some strong female characters in there. So while it's maybe harder to cosplay those people because they're normal people who happen to have a gift, it's absolutely my favorite show right now.
Oh, man. God. What about like superheroes? Since you are like a big superhero fan, what superhero type show are you watching now?
I am so excited for Arrow to start up again.
Yes. Oh man.
I mean, I don't think there's a better superhero show on TV. I think Daredevil was very good. It was gritty. I really love Vincent D'Onofrio. I really have enjoyed the few episodes of The Flash, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen them all because I
invite you to do it all because
I need to. I really need to.
Second season is gonna be awesome.
I know. I'm waiting for it to show up on Netflix and I can just binge watch for a day. Don't tell my boss. Probably gonna call him sick.
Promise. What do you think about the new Supergirl?
I am so excited. I had my doubts when the pictures came out. I was like, I have no idea from these photos what direction the show's going in.
Did you know?
Because her costume looked cool, she looked cool, but it didn't really give a hint as to the theme or the feeling, the style.
Did you check out the trailer?
Yeah, and that's what made me so happy. It was such a good trailer.
Oh man, can't wait.
I hate to compare it, but someone compared it to what happens if like superheroes had a baby with Gossip Girl.
Oh man.
And I'm a secret big fan of Gossip Girl. So
oh man, but let's try a little that. Have you seen Daredevil?
I have seen Daredevil. Love Daredevil.
Is it better? Is it better than the Ben Affleck movie?
Are you really even asking that question?
Okay. You want me to tell?
Dude, I love asking people that question because everybody knows.
What are the other responses? Like, what can you say to that?
Because I know for a fact that the Ben Affleck movie sucked.
Oh my!
Yeah, we all did. We all were like, "This is what superhero movies are."
This is the
most.
Yeah, this is the most trolling question I ever asked all night.
And here's the worst part: that the spinoff movie that Jennifer Garner did,
Elektra.
God damn it! It was on the top of my tongue. Yeah, Elektra. That was even worse.
Oh God!
I'm sad to say that it was because they tried to make the villain a 10-year-old girl. Like, who thinks that? Like,
now, let's just say the battle between the worst female protagonist superhero movie, Elektra or Catwoman?
Catwoman, hands down.
down.
At least, I mean, I love both Jennifer Garner and Halle Berry, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at least Jennifer Garner was in a movie setting that was a little bit and surrounded by people that seemed a little bit more believable.
This looks too much like a porn.
I was like, is it really Catwoman or a dominatrix?
What?
Yeah.
What made Halle Berry want to do a concept like that? I mean, if it was tasteful, yeah, I could see it. But unless you give her a great story with a good plot, it was going.
Yeah, I think they failed on those counts.
It fell short.
And for that, she got the Golden Raspberry. Congratulations, Halle Berry.
Yeah, God.
Well, at least we know she's a talented actress in every other way. So
she bounced back quickly.
Right, we can forgive her that.
Yeah, I mean, she bounced back though. She bounced back quicker than Shia LaBeouf. Even though Shia LaBeouf is right now doing these types of videos, especially just do it.
Well, there's that, but I have to say he was a little bit redeemed for me in the Sia video for
motivation. He does a little bit motivated videos as well.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
He's special.
Yeah,
he's really special.
And of course,
that's all I can say.
And thank you, Toonami, for using his "Just Do It" video for your motivation speech.
God, Lee. Oh man.
Yeah, Toonami did it. So yeah.
Speaking of aside from superheroes and superhero type shows, what else are you fan of the animated persuasion?
I am. So I'm just getting into Attack on Titan now.
Yes.
But my favorite anime is Sword Art Online. So
yeah.
Woo!
Okay.
It was the first one. I was ready. I was about to go to a con. I knew Bryce Papenbrook was there.
Yeah.
And so that's where, and a friend of mine was like, "Hey, I'll introduce you." I'm like, I should really check out some of his stuff.
Yes, he is really awesome.
We started watching a few episodes together, and then, I saw the friend again, and they were like, "Hey, we should catch up on that." I'm like, "Oh, dude, I finished season 2.
I don't know if you've seen, we had him on this podcast for our anniversary back in the summer. Well, the start of the summer. And he was telling us about Attack on Titan. I don't know if you noticed this, but when he did a take of his voice, of his lead voice, Eren Yeager, before he went to that session, he ate a mountain of, I think it was, sweet potato fries? God. When he ate so much, he got full. And when he did that session, he's trying to make a scream. He tried to scream at his voice, and then all of a sudden, it just sounded so lackluster. It just sounded, oh!
That's awesome.
That's what it sounded like. This is what he also said at a panel at our Comic Con. Shout out to the cosplay nation there. But he was funny. He's a great He's a great actor. So we were fortunate to have him on the podcast, as well as seeing him in Comic Con.
Yeah, I mean, and he does make a lot of appearances at cons, which is great. I hope he can keep it up. I know he just had a baby, so.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, Bryce Papenbrock, you are the father.
According to him, his wife is painting their nursery entirely pink, and it will not be full of superheroes. So,
wow.
Hopefully that girl is gonna, end up like I don't know if you saw the photo that got passed around of little girls that wanted to be Batman and Robin. Their mom wanted them in tutus, so they became Batman and Robin tutus.
Wow.
Because I feel like his kid is going to be that type of awesome.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Wow.
She might break into cons, and if she is, like, I would love to have a picture of her.
I know. I imagine she's going to be the cutest baby ever.
Yeah, she'll grow up to become Batgirl.
Speaking of which, like, when you see kids in cosplay, isn't that the cutest thing you ever see? It's
incredible, and there's some that are just perfect, not just for who they're going to be. I saw a really cute little girl as Scarlet Witch, and I was like, oh, I was Scarlet Witch last night. Like, this is great.
Oh.
My roommate at Dragon Con, she got a picture of herself as Ariel with a little mini Ariel. And it's like, mini me's, yay! But there was this one girl, I think, that blew everybody at Dragon Con away, dressed as the princess from Neverending Story.
Wow.
And it was just like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, it was a spot-on match for the movie. And it's a little freaky. Wow. Because I'm still a little scared of that girl telling me I need to do something in 2 minutes.
When it's, like, so accurate for a cosplayer to do a character, that is awesome. But when you start seeing little kids and babies that are, like, really, really accurate to the character, that is the most adorable thing you ever want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Makes me want, I want to do cosplay even more because, at least there I feel like I'm in, like, a part of a family. Yes. I feel like I'm, like, really a part of a family. And that, like a special group of people that are just like, I won. I'm like, it's like heaven. It's like being that character, ever engaged, ever awesome.
And Charles, I'm going to give a huge shout out to one of our viewers here who retweeted us and favor our tweets here. Anthony Pamayas.
Yeah,
I think that's his name. Huge shout out to him, and I'm just gonna say it right now. As soon as it's uploaded, he will be shouted out as well.
Yes.
So he's awesome. He's a huge supporter. So he is awesome.
He is
cool. Hey, Anthony.
Yay, Megawatt.
Yeah.
So Anthony, if you get this, follow MegaWattCosplay. She's the greatest cosplayer out there. I love
awesome.
Too. Oh man. So let me ask you, considering the fact that considering what we've seen out of the industry today, what would you like to see? And I want to ask this, and I should be asking this going forward. What do you want to see improve in the industry going into cons going forward, like going to next year and beyond? Like, what do you think that con chairs and the staff of cons across the country and the world, what do they need to do to better make the con experience more enjoyable for all?
Well, I think that actually there's, kind of an easy way of solutioning that, right? So most cons, the people that don't like cosplayers complain that we stop the crowds, we make everything too crowded. We're taking away the focus from the real content creators because we're just, kind of rip-offs of what the comic book writers and designers and everyone has already actually done. And it's not to say that they're wrong. Right. It's just that we don't really have our own space. So most of the times that you can get a really cool big photo shoot, you're trying to assemble it on a giant staircase blocking someone somewhere. It would be nice if more cons actually had spaces guaranteed for photo shoots.
Right.
You can almost say, like, hey, this is an area for cosplayers, this is an area for the groups, and it would be nice to have those things built into the schedule the same way that panels are, because that way, most of it's done unofficially, right? Most cosplayers are connected over Facebook.
Right.
So we're planning things based on posting in something that has, multiple thousands of members going, hey, who wants to do DC Universe photo shoot? Who wants to do Marvel Universe photo shoot? well, we'll do it at 3, but you wouldn't be able to find that if you didn't know about it. So it would be nice to actually kind of make everybody happy, where we're sitting trying to coordinate these things and everyone else is trying to get around us, give it some space. And it would be, I think, beneficial to everybody that's attending.
I think it would be, because every now and then, with cosplayers and normal fans, it always is a problem. I don't give a damn, because back then, you know what I'm saying, they're just as fans as we are, and they deserve to have that much respect too. So they're enjoying the experience as much as we are, except they're doing it even more bigger than they already are. I mean, it's one way to be a fan, but it's another that to actually dress out as the character that you admire or even enjoy the most, and it just be having more of an exciting time there than anything. So I see in the eyes of the cosplayers, when people ask them to take pictures with them, or ask them to take a picture, or ask them to get their autograph, because I know there's a lot of them that do. There's a lot of people that have that exciting time. They feel like they're like, okay, this is like, I'm so honored. Like, I feel so honored.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the thing. You spend all your time actually building these costumes. It's really cool when people come up and tell you, good job.
Right.
Like, we all like that little pat on the back. It's like your teacher gave you a gold star. And it's kind of awesome. Like, you want to know that someone admired it. And sometimes, especially for people that, like, cosplayers who are doing a character that they love, but maybe is a little bit more obscure, it's really nice to have that recognition of another fan, just because then hey, these are my people.
Right.
Like, I had the great fortune of stopping by the vendor area at Dragon Con. It's wholly different. You have to, I finally made it over one day. There's lines, it's a wholly different building than the rest of the convention.
Right.
Which is what is true of Dragon Con, since it's held in hotels and not a convention center.
Yeah.
So I made it over to the booth, start walking by, and I'm like, oh shit, like, my whole plan to go through the whole area before I spent anything is totally gone to shit, because I walked and found the people that have the Robert Jordan Wheel of Time merchandise. And I started talking to them, and that's my favorite book series. And I honestly stopped reading a lot of other fantasy books in favor of rereading that one all the time. I am such a Wheel of Time nerd. So, I started talking to them, and we just started bonding, because we understand that much about each other just because of our shared love of those books.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and that's what you hope when, like, you see a cosplay where it's like, hey, I get it. I know who you are. I know what you love.
Right.
It's a bonding moment. It's a really great feeling.
I know. I mean, it's always one or two things in our lifetimes that actually makes this. It also brings a lot of us together.
Yeah.
To have an exciting moment like that. And for books, that's just a plus.
And
so
also,
not only we read, we also enjoy each other's company.
And also, guys, there's a cosplay of the week, ladies and gentlemen, and this goes out to Wichiko as she cosplays as Panty Anarchy from Penny and Stocking with Garter Belt.
Yeah, awesome,
yeah,
cool. Now I need to check her out.
Yes, we'll have more cosplayers in the coming months to come.
I'm so excited.
It is a
it overlaps a lot with voice acting.
Absolutely.
You guys are creating the characters, and we're hoping we can even have a chance at imitating them.
It's a salute and a celebration of cosplayers all over that enjoy this stuff. We all enjoy what you guys do. You bring our favorite characters to life, and it shines bright to you guys that we give you your time in the sun and the light and say, hey, you guys are doing an awesome job. Keep it up.
Yeah, and also she does an excellent job as Toko Fukukawa from Danganronpa. And, of course, she's also the girl who's from Waltamote. I forgot her name, though.
Oh, man.
This
you got to look at. Something to think about. I want to cosplay so damn bad. But you know what I really want to go for right now? Really, right now, just out of curiosity, there's one cosplay I wanted to ask. One cosplay question I want to ask you, Megawatt.
What's that?
Why are you still here after all this?
You told me you were worried I was going to run after 10 minutes. You have no idea.
He always asks that, and he took me by surprise. Damn it!
I had to cover it up so you wouldn't know. It's like a big surprise. You just had to find it a cute little bowl, and you just had to put it in a nice little box.
Oh yeah.
Wrap it up, and you just open it like, oh my God, it's this here.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, it's like a Christmas present. It's like, oh great, an ugly sweater you shouldn't have.
Hey, it's an ugly sweater, but it keeps you warm and toasty at night.
And then you're already ready to cosplay at the ugly sweater Christmas party. See, sometimes you need that ugly sweater.
Yeah. Even if it does look like a football player on Christmas Eve. Look like a wide receiver.
Oh,
God.
Hey,
we should all be so lucky.
I'm having flashbacks right now.
Now, as long as it's not hard, as long as it's not hard as a brick of fruitcake, here it's good.
Oh dear God! Have you ever tried to fresh a fruitcake?
No. So, in a former life, I actually was a pastry chef. I went through pastry school and became a pastry chef at a restaurant and chocolatier. And I will say, we learned fruitcake in school, and they were like, no, guys, it's really not as bad as people make it out to be. Yeah, they were lying.
And Charles, this is gonna be off topic, and I'm looking at this Twitter right now. Right. I think Spoonie is not happy at this week's Raw.
Why?
Because Orton versus Sheamus.
We've already seen that before.
Yeah. His response to Orton versus Sheamus. He says, Orton versus Sheamus. Okay. Flips table, leaves. #Raw.
Because of the fact we've already seen it a dozen times. We don't need to see it or it's just played out. Please get on to something else. Why don't you jackasses?
And knowing for the fact is Spoonie, he always not happy about any week of Raw.
Because it's just boring. Sometimes it just be exciting. One week will be exciting. Another week will just be god awful. What the hell did you never think of this time?
But they keep you tuning in.
That's kind of true.
I just
when she gets us, man. I hate when guests gets us, man. They stomp us with our own answers.
Yeah, it's just come on. We need another good Dean Ambrose match, please.
Why did you PFD us now? Put us down. Why did you PFD us? Put us down.
Just trying to lift you up. It's more fun that way.
You just stand it down. It's like the Hindenburg. Oh my God! Like I said, I'm surprised you're still here after we've slighted you with all this craziness for at least the last hour.
If this is your level of crazy, I think we're gonna be good friends.
Wow! Okay.
Yay!
Yes.
Woohoo!
Oh, I love this woman.
Yeah,
welcome already. She's a great.
Yeah, welcome to the shrine, and how about we could add you as an honorary shrine maiden? How's that?
That'd be awesome. Oh my God, can that be an actual thing?
Yes.
I might make myself a sash, and then I'll send you a picture, and that sounds amazing.
Yes,
that will be awesome.
That would be so sweet. You know what I'm saying? Good promotion is where you find it.
Yeah, I'll pass it on to the next person, and then but I can make you a whole little crown. It would be pretty awesome. Yes. I kind of want to try it now too.
We should try. We made a mascot not too long ago. I think she would be great to be a next cosplay. It's an idea. It's an idea. Mike can probably show you a picture of her.
I think I draw it on DeviantArt, and I don't know. It's just my artwork is still rusty at the moment. Let me just look it up, and while you guys look it up, you guys talk among yourselves.
Okay. While we're doing that, considering the fact it's getting close to the time to wrap things up, okay? It's time for Shrinetime shoutouts. So, how can fans find you, beautiful cosplay, on social media?
How do I what? I'm sorry.
How can fans find you on social media? I just had to ramble with.
How can people find me?
Yeah.
MegaWattCosplay on everything. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook. Megawatt is one word.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's keeping her voice. She's keeping her own name safe for the reason why she can't keep her name. She has to keep it up. It's the reason for that. Classified information.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's also just like that's the way that I separate, the professional life and my most fun hobby ever, which is to say,
and she does an awesome job of it too.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And by the way, Megawatt, here's the artwork I made, and just to let you know, I'm still a little rusty when it comes to artwork like this. Hopefully,
I am so excited.
I'm sure she'll love it.
Thank you in advance. I'm absolutely positive I'm gonna love it.
Gotta have confidence.
Like it's the best picture ever. How do I not know that? Come on.
Wow, really?
See,
there you go.
See,
wow.
What is it?
I was like, wow. I was like, well, I look back at my artwork. I need more work, but wow.
See, I told you I didn't.
Nope.
I love her already. I love this woman already.
Yes. Then again,
I love you guys too.
Then again, I'm trying to learn to draw just like how Jam Orbital learned how to draw. It's just, if you look at Jam Orbital, he's a good artist, but most of the times he draws like women in bondage. But that's. But I don't know if you're into that or not. But
weird.
Well, I mean, there's a time and place for everything. I love Betty Page, so.
Well, mostly you draw women with big breasts and stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to learn how to draw something like that. But at the same time, I'm trying to get. At the same time, I need to learn to draw and learn the anatomy and everything.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it takes time. All good things do.
You are awesome.
But anyways, let's continue.
So, anyway, considering the fact that we're running out of time, Mike, how can fans find you on social media?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at Mike Maverick AG and on Facebook at Mike Maverick Ace Gamer. And also, I have a website called Turnaboutentertainment.com, which I'm planning on making some articles and updates and stuff. And probably in the near future, I might have my own podcast soon there as well. And I'm also on YouTube at Turnabout Entertainment, where I do like game reviews and in the Weekly Boost series, which you'll see me on the green screen, like doing news updates and shout outs and stuff. And of course, I'm also part of the Game Rebellion and also here at Shrinetime Entertainment.
Well, the nerd is the word.
And speaking of Shrinetime Entertainment, don't you agree that we got our website back? Well, yes,
sort of. We are glad to have our website back up, sort of. As Mike just mentioned, you can always find us on Great B as well as our website that is back up and running, called Shrinetime Entertainment at WordPress.com. Pretty soon we'll be ShrinetimeEntertainment.com.
Ooh, fabulous. Congratulations.
Yes. And if we can't get the name back, we could probably change it to ShrinetimeEntertainment.me.
We are going to try to get it back. We are going to try like hell to get it back. But our domain name back. We just need our domain. Anyway, like I said, we are back. We are going to be putting up some new content and new posts, including this one. This will be actually our debut episode for that new website. So once Mike is done with that, it will be put up on the new website. So feel honored, Miss MegaWatts, because you will be the first episode to be put up on our new website.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm so excited.
Past episodes will also be put up there, but they will be put up in installments, so please be patient with that.
Yeah.
Please be patient. I think the past 3 or 4 episodes will be put up there, and then the rest will be put up periodically from week to week, so please be patient. We are trying to put everything up there. Mm-hmm. But also, though, you can also check us out on social media sites like Facebook.com/Shrinetime Entertainment, as well as Twitter at Shrine Podcast. And as always, you can always leave us a comment on Twitter using the hashtag Shrinetime Shoutout. Leave us a comment. What do you want us to see out of your Shrinetime experience? Do you want us to be more comedic? Do you want us to be less comedic? Do you want us to be more serious? Do you want to be less serious? The more you get out of us is the more you get out of your Shrinetime experience, and we always try to look out for the fans whenever you try to come look for us in the shrine. This is what we do better. We do it for the kids anyway.
Exactly. We're not gonna pull any bullshit out of our ass saying the planets aligned that Shrinetime Entertainment will be canceled indefinitely.
Oh no.
No, we're not gonna pull that crap.
We'd probably be canceled. You just saying. Jeez. You will never hear me or anyone else say that.
And then the next day we know we'll have Shrinetime Entertainment tries it.
Oh dear God! Oh, and also to catch past episodes and of course this one as well, you can also check us out on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/ShrinetimeTV and make sure to leave us a like, comment, favorite, and subscribe among other things because we are looking to a bit more content for you. More subscribes from you means more content for you. We're also going to be coming up with our own Patreon accounts pretty soon. This will be a way for us to connect with you guys. This will be a way to make more content for you guys. We're also going to be trying to get out to cons for you guys.
Exactly.
Make better content. We're also doing our Twitch channel more, which, by the way, twitch.tv/Shrinetime Entertainment. We're going to be doing more gaming walkthroughs, more Let's Plays. The only way we can do that is by your help. So if you like the shrine, like the rest of us, please donate. Please donate. We need it more. I mean, we need as badly as I need a peg leg for my leg right now. I have a fake peg leg right now. I just need it. Please. Please.
He needs it so he could do his Sailor Mars cosplay.
Oh, I don't need the peg leg for that. I can get some for that. But I will say this though. I'm doing this especially if you are listening. If you are listening, Katie Griffin, if you are listening to any of the original English dub cast of Sailor Moon, I am going to keep to my promise because I am all about keeping promises.
Oh, speaking of promises, I should finish Persona 3. Damn it!
Oh yeah. But I'm surprised that Michelle Ruff hasn't contacted you on that. But at one point, if we do, and I would like to invite, even though I'm not a part of the staff, but I would love to have MegaWatt come down to Birmingham.
I would love to.
For Comic-Con, so we can meet up and we can, meet up. And pretty soon, hopefully, once everything is taken care of, we can give her, because I've already come up with these concepts, the new Shrinetime t-shirts. Since we are dubbing her a newest Shrine Maiden, we give her the brand new Shrine Maiden t-shirt.
Awesome!
Considering the fact that she's done so much for us right now, she has no idea. She has no idea. Just hanging with us for an hour, just...
Well, it's been fun, so thank you.
Indulging our craziness.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes, it is. It's been a pleasure to have you. Please feel free to come back.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And also, Charles needs a new camera, too, if we want to do Shrinetime Entertainment some more like this.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I did say that there will be 2 guest spots here. MegaWatt was one for this Labor Day. So we hope you have a great Labor Day on that.
Can I just say this right now? I won't be home on around Saturday because my aunt is forcing me on vacation.
Okay.
Oh, that's the worst when they do that.
Yes.
Gosh.
Yes, I know.
Gosh.
The show must go on though, and I will try to find a way to do it myself. So hopefully the others will be up for it. Because
guest host.
You want a guest host?
I'm saying, yeah, I could guest host, but you should have a guest host.
Cool. We can do that. We can do that.
Awesome.
Because this Saturday we are actually going our Shrinetime Date Raid party will continue because in honor of the English dub of Agamaka Kill on Toonami, we are going to have Miss Christina Kelly, the voice of Mine in the Night Raid, the pink-haired, martialism crazy, sniper wielding crazy.
Tsundere. She's a tsundere.
Yes. Well,
nice.
Well, that's a nice way of saying it. Christina's going to be on for the podcast this Saturday. We are going to live cast it this time. So this time we are going to do it on live stream. So
Megawatt, if you're good at doing recording and stuff, like sound mixing and everything, please take my place this Saturday, because
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but I can always help you, in any way possible.
I'll do the recording. Don't worry. I haven't failed you just yet when it comes to recording. So all you got to do is take care of the rest when you come back. But I said, it will be taken care of. We're going to have a great time. Same time as we did this podcast, we're going to do it this podcast. The show starts live at 9, so make sure that you guys are premiere with us. It will be a live stream. I will make sure to give you the link to the live stream, and you can also live stream with us, tweet questions, as well as live tweet with us on Twitter using the hashtag #MindInTheShrine. Think how great that sound right now. Mind in the Shrine.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, and hopefully next week, if we get Alice and Keith here, you're going to be Leone in the Shrine next.
I did ask her to do, I did ask her. Hopefully we will keep talking with her. We're in negotiations with talking with Alice and Keith's ship, and we also talking about with Corey Hassard, who is the voice of Tatsumi on there. And of course, Allison is the voice of Leone there. So hopefully we'll have our month-long series like we had with Molly, and we're also doing Tristina this week. So hopefully everything will walk out for everybody.
And of course, if we can ask Molly to come back, hopefully we'll get her to celebrate the Beholder of Darkness with us.
Oh yes, we are looking forward to that. We're also going to be campaigning to get Monica Rial back on the podcast.
Yes.
That is going to be a huge testament for us. But this time, because, Lady J, Jessica Cavello, shout out to her. Mm-hmm. She was the one who put the good word to have Monica to come on the podcast last year. But we are going to try to get her on our own this year. So hopefully we'll try to do that if she's not too terribly busy. And hopefully everybody will speak up for us. So hope everybody will petition out for us. If there's any guests you want to do on Shrinetime Entertainment, please shout us out, and we will try to get them on this podcast. No guarantees, by the way. But in the meantime, though, if there's any guests, by the way, this is not just for any VA. This is also for cosplayers. This is for any game or anime enthusiast. Anybody you see top, that is like the top dogs.
The top tier.
The top tiers in this industry. Yes. Please shout them out. We will holler at them, try to do our damnedest to get on this podcast and interview for you, because we do things for these guys. We do it only for the fans. We do it for the kids. So,
and hopefully, if I could get Aaron Stapish from the Retro Liberty, hopefully I get him on the podcast. I'm trying to campaign to do that too.
We're all going to try to get paid to get our best and brightest up in this industry, because this is the industry that we love. There's no other way of saying it. So, in the meantime, for Miss MegaWattCosplay, for Mike Machismo Maverick, I'm Buddy Senpai, and as always, we welcome you and thank you for your indulgence in the shrine, and we will say, see you later.
Peace.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Woo-woo. You're listening to Shrinetime Entertainment Pop. What? The party's over? Well, let's clock out, guys. Come on, let's go. Move, let's go. Come on. Shrinetime Entertainment TV. The nerd is the word.